Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 67 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on doing at least 2 things every day I don't want to do just because I know it would be good for me. So, yay for day 67. So, technically it's Monday and day 67 was Saturday, so I'm 2 days behind. And I might combine it with Sunday's video, which would be yesterday's video, depending on if I can remember what I did Saturday. If I'm perfectly honest, I did not do a whole lot on Saturday. I did get up Saturday morning and I wrote in my journal for Friday, or started writing in my journal for Friday, and then I got a message from my Brazilian friend, and she wanted to use my washer, which I had mixed emotions and feelings about, and it's a random thing with the washer because technically it's outside and technically my landlord owns it, but he lets other people use it besides just him and besides just me. So it's kind of a catch-22 as to when the washer is free. And I had a bunch of laundry that I needed to do, and I was planning on doing my laundry today, Saturday, and then she wanted to do laundry, and I was just kind of wishy-washy on the whole thing. And then I just said, you know what, to heck with it. I'm like, okay, fine, just come use the washer. And I didn't get permission from my landlord, which I probably should have. But he didn't ask me about it. He didn't say anything. So I'm assuming and or hoping that it was okay. But it also meant that I couldn't do my laundry. It didn't mean that I couldn't do anything for the day. It just meant that I couldn't do my laundry until later. And then when later came around, someone else was using the laundry. One of the people my landlord lets use the washer also doesn't live here, just one of the other neighbors. So like apparently it was the day for neighbors to do laundry and not me to do laundry. So I kind of just used that as an excuse not to do anything for the rest of the day. So I mean, I did read my scriptures and meditationals, and I did make a list, a list of things that I wanted to go to the store and buy. Had nothing to do with groceries. It was more other stuff like curtain rods and things like that, and journals, and amount of money that I have that I can spend on it, because I did go through and figure out how much money I have and how much money I have left. And I did go through and delete some apps on my phone, and I did go through and like move apps around on my phone, which wasn't really something I wanted to do, and I don't know if that counts as doing something I didn't want to do. But some of the apps that I deleted were good because they're just games that I haven't played in a long time, and probably just removing the temptation of playing those games again because they're no longer on my phone. So I didn't really want to delete them because I kept thinking I would go back to playing them, but I haven't played them, and so it was probably better to just get the apps off my phone to clean it up so it looks a little bit nicer, easier to find everything. And do all of those things. So I guess that's something I didn't want to do that I did, or maybe I was doing that to avoid doing other things that I needed to be doing. I didn't spend all day working on my book and getting it edited, which I know I could have done, and I probably could be finished with it by now, and I'm just really frustrated with myself for that because I just really needed to do that. But then I kind of realized I did, like I said, I read my scriptures and meditationals, and I did do the little writing to see, to see myself the way that God sees me, or to know what it is that God wanted me to know for today. And of course, it was not what I wanted to know. One of those things, I'm like, I don't want to know this information because I'm doing it, and I'm praying so desperately to just not feel like I'm in some kind of a funk, to not feel depressed, to feel energized and motivated because I have all these things I need to do for today. And then I'm writing to see what God wants me to know, and he's like, I gave you a whole bunch of emotions, and I gave you like a rainbow of feelings, and this is a good thing. And the rainbow comes after the storm, and it's the reminder that God promised not to flood the earth again. But also my emotions come in all different shapes and sizes and colors and things like that. And I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to be sad, and I'm going to be depressed, and I'm going to have moody days, and I'm going to have just do nothing days where I just need to take a mental break from everything, because sometimes it's just overwhelming. And sometimes it's just, it's nice to just relax and not have to worry about anything. And my brain is always going like a million miles an hour, and I'm taking my ADHD medication because I'm trying to get myself to focus. And I was like, And the only thing I'm focused on doing is absolutely nothing for the day. And I was like, that's not what I planned for today. And it's supposed to help me do stuff, not do stuff. So I was just frustrated with my medication. I was frustrated with God's answers for me for the day. But honestly, looking back at it right now, it's only been 2 days. But I'm like, you know what? It's been a long time since I've just, done nothing because I had the time to, I mean, maybe it's not been a long time. I feel like I do that every single weekend and I get absolutely nothing done. And it's just really annoying to me. But I also know that I do have ADHD, and I also know that I'm taking medication that's forcing me to focus, and I'm not used to focusing. And so it can actually be exhausting doing more things that I'm used to doing. And I'm doing all of these videos where I'm doing multiple things a day that I'm not used to doing because I know I need to get them done, and I'm trying to get myself in the habit of doing things. And I know I'm still overweight and I'm out of shape, but I'm still in the process of getting myself back into shape. And it's not an overnight process. It doesn't happen in a blink of an eye. I didn't get this overweight and out of shape. And the older I get, the harder it is to get back into shape. But even though I'm losing weight and I'm gaining a little bit more energy, I'm not getting enough sleep at night. And I know that. And I think I still mentally just need to take a break. And it's okay to have emotions and to have feelings and to feel my feelings and to feel my emotions. And my biggest thing is I try to avoid my feelings and my emotions. And then I think that's what prevents me from finishing the projects that I want to do or doing the things that I want to do, because I'm not listening to God who's telling me that I have all of these different emotions. I just need to deal with them. I'm just like, great, I have a whole bunch of emotions. I'm going to hide from them. So, but doing that just kind of makes my brain shut down, because that's the only way that I can avoid them. And so I do things to avoid dealing with my emotions. So I think I avoided doing anything. I avoided going shopping. I avoided cleaning. I avoided everything on Saturday because I didn't want to deal with my emotions, and because I couldn't do the one thing I wanted to do, which was my laundry for the day. So it wasn't a terrible day, to be honest. It's just I had a terrible attitude about my day. And so I need to work on my attitude. But I am also grateful to God for reminding me that I do have emotions, and I do have depression, and I do have ADHD. And even though I can take medication that helps, it's not going to fix the problem, and it's not going to make me do something I'm not ready and willing to do. And it's not going to make my emotions go away. So it's not going to just, God's not just going to take those away. In fact, he's reminding me that he gave them to me in the first place, and that I'm supposed to learn from them and deal with them and face them. And that is a lesson that I was not willing to face. So I didn't get a whole lot of anything else done Saturday. So this is probably a very disappointing video, but that's just where I was at for Saturday. And apparently I will just make it one video. And I will do another video for Sunday. So yay, lucky me. 2 or 3 more videos to do tonight. Anyway, I hope you're not getting bored or inundated with videos. And if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude, and maybe find 1 or 2 things to do today that you don't want to do, but you know would be good for you.